Alright guys, what is up? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm out here at the pond. It's been maybe 2 weeks since I've been here, and it is looking pretty rough. I know there to be at least 2 grass carp in here that are absolutely gigantic, at least 30 pounds, and there is algae everywhere in this pond. And I'm going to be fishing for catfish today because me and my friend MSB, who's a part of the fishing crew that me, Tate, and MSB have, we went to the beach and we caught a bunch of fish. I caught 2 stingrays. One was at least over 10 pounds. And we can't wait to, we're going to be filming a video tomorrow. It's probably going to be on TAYTON's channel. Go subscribe to him. His name's just TAYTON. Catches fish, I think. But I have some pinfish from the ocean. We have about 13 pinfish that we're going to use today and tomorrow. And I just wanted to get an early start because I really wanted to go catfishing and catch some really big fish like the stingrays were, because it was a great fight. And I can't wait to produce this video. So let's get started. Alright guys, so just looking at the pond over here, I can already see some fish in here. I don't know if they're catfish or carp. I know catfish, you can't really see it on camera because I don't really have a wide angle lens yet. But I know them to be hanging out under this one tree with their shade. MSB cast it in, and about 10 seconds later he hooked up a catfish, his first catfish ever, and probably I think his biggest fish he's ever caught. I can see a bunch of like big fish, good size, at least over 5 pounds for sure. Fish swimming around. I don't know if they're carp or catfish, but we're gonna be trying to catch them right now. So I'm gonna set up, and I will get back to you guys when I am set up, and I will show you guys my setup and everything, and where I'm gonna cast at, and we'll see if we can catch a big one. Alright guys, so the setup I have right here is an ugly stick on a bait caster setup, granite bait caster outdoors, with 20-pound monofilament line, and then just on a circle hook tied to a really big knot with the head of a pinfish. That's probably pretty nasty, sorry guys. But this is what you need to catch these fish. So I'm going to go ahead and cast in, and I will let you guys know when I have a fish on or something. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so my bait's in the water right now, over right near that tree, like where I was talking about before. Now I'm just going to play waiting game. I'm not going to do any other fishing, even though I brought another pole, because I want to make the chances that the fish don't get distracted and they're pursuing that bait just as I want to. So I'll update you guys when I get a bite, and hopefully we can record the whole thing and see what my reaction is and what the fish's reaction. Alright guys, so I decided I was going to go fishing because it's been about maybe 5-7 minutes now, and it's probably going to go on for a while because the catfish, what they do is, most of my viewers probably know, that they investigate the bait until they decide to actually bite it, because they don't want any harm done to them. They're like a lazy fish, and it just takes them a while. But as soon as they bite onto that, it's a whole different story. I've seen a bunch of carp up here. There's a lot of them, I think, and I don't know why they're not eating this algae, but I'm gonna go ahead and start fishing. Just on, I think I'm gonna use maybe a jig or something else. I don't really feel like taking this hook that I already have on off, but I might have to. But that's part of it, so let's get into fishing. Alright guys, so I decided to go ahead and go with a jig. I didn't use a jig head, I'm just using a straight jig because I've known jigs to be very effective at this pond. And there's actually a bluegill nest right out there. And I'm going to stay close to this rod because I really don't want to be on the other side of the pond and have this rod go off and he get tangled up in a tree or something, and then I fall under the feet. I've lost 2 times with a fish on actually this rod right here. It was probably bad. This is only 10-pound like plastic line. It sucks. But this line is probably guaranteed, in my opinion, not to lose these catfish, because these catfish are not much heavier, over 10 pounds. So let's go ahead and start fishing. Alright guys, so first cast since the beach. Let's see if we can hook up. I'm probably going to go put a weight on this because it has no weight on it. Oh, I got something. First cast. Oh yes. I need to fix my drag. It's a baby bass. No way, that was so quick. I guess these fish are hungry. I hope that I got that on camera. Not trying to get hooked or anything, but here's the fish right here. I really don't think I got that on camera. That sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna release this guy and we'll keep fishing. Alright guys, so instead of putting a weight on, I just put a jig head on, followed by a jig trailer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cast this out and see if we can get anything. Alright guys, so just hooked up to number 2 of the day, another little baby bass. I think all these algae spots out here are for spawning season. Haven't had any activity on the catfish rod yet, but we're just gonna keep fishing this period out. You see, a little baby fish. Release him. Alright guys, so third fish of the day, and third bass of the day. These guys are really small. I don't know, these are, I mean, I'm pretty sure there has to be like maybe some 1.5, 2 pounders up in here, but I'm just using a small jig and I'm catching, this is probably the biggest fish and it's like really small. I feel like I said in the previous clips, this is probably spawning season, so this fish is really small, but let's release this guy. There he goes. Alright guys, well fish number 4, we got like a 1.5 pound fish over on that side of the grass, and I caught this big fella. I think it's a mom, but got it right in the top of the nose right there. I'm just gonna pop that out and gonna go return it back down there because she probably has some kids down there that she's been feeding, but we're gonna keep fishing. I'm hype on this one. I had lost a big fish over there. It came right off, and I think this is the one that got me, so got her back. Let's go. Alright guys, well fish number 5 of the day is another big bass. I'm fishing down there. I'm gonna bring the camera down there in a second, but I had just hooked up a bass down there. Well, actually, I was walking back to go catch some more bass after I caught my 4th fish, and I lost my jig in somewhere in here, and I can't find it, and I only have 1 proper jig head left. I had 3 at the time. I walked down there with a brand new blue jig with a white tail, and I hooked up a big fish, and it broke me off. The knot just came undone on the hook, but this is definitely not the fish. The fish was definitely bigger, but I'm going to bring the camera down there, and we're going to keep fishing. There we go. All right.